already a T-sided map. We know that they've definitely got to step up and cover off those choke points, and there's not really much aggression to be had. But thankfully, for that sake, they do start out on the terrorist side, and it's going to be Yam that has a smoke to work with, the rest on armor.
Yep, this is it then. The second map. Renegades could do well to get this pistol. Like you said, the T-side, I'm actually happy for them they get that. So it's going to be 4 sets of armor. And they're going to be holding towards B Horse for now. The bomb and the connector, though, so they're not actually going to be fully committed to this necessarily. You can actually see 3 players making their way back, watching for rotations coming in from the CTs. They've got a 4-man stack towards that B side for now, and Hobbit opened things up. Headshot on towards Zustillo. Lovely work from him. Great form in the first map. Continues onto the pistol here.
Great form in the entire weekend.
True.
Hobbit goes to look again to see if anyone else has gone back in that position. Hasn't thought about it, but he goes back over top of drop instead. With 3 players, including the bomb, over toward the A. Ricky being the one holding the bomb. Asa might try and split down. He's got to find kills, though, so it can't be a late lurk. He's got to be aggressive on it. He's already peeking for information. It does contain the fact that there's 4 on B. It means Mo's on his own, at least for a moment. Quick scurry and shuffle to bring Adren back over to where Doja is or past where Zeus is, and you cover off drop the same way, and Zeus can rotate. That's exactly what they're going to do. But it's indecisive so far from Renegades. They haven't committed either direction.
Yeah, well, they still have that smoke available as well. 35 seconds yet, Matt, and they haven't really committed to a bomb site, and Hobbit with still full control of the upper platform. This could get problematic. They're going to be running the clock down to the final few seconds here. The smoke comes in towards connector, and they get out.
You can see the hands.
Yeah.
And AK maybe would have gone through that box, but the USP won't. He's going to get pushed back as well. That flash goes over. Smoke's not in place just yet. Lovely shot from Doja. Hobbit may fall. Guns found the shot on Ricky as he pops out from Chicken Coop. They know he's there. JKS has pulled it back. Now they can start to push on to him. They've got to deal with the fact that Rock's covered off. Lovely shot, JKS. He contributes as well. Suddenly it's down to Doja. He's the one with the kit, but he's got no armor, and that means the USPs are going to be a problem. They commit to the plant. Doja, he doesn't quite get the planter, but he takes the other. That'll bring it down to the one-on-one, and JKS may have armor, but he's only got 33. It's not much better off when you consider that a headshot factor from the USP is still a possibility. Decoy nade goes over. Do what it will. It'll force Pika back, but it's going to be one bullet either direction. Both get tagged up. Shoulder showing, and Doji's going to control it. And as mentioned, he's got the kit.
Renegades did tremendously well to even get it down to that position. It looked like a very one-sided affair there, but it was JKS and Yam doing some fantastic work there. The bomb goes down in 4 seconds remaining. Yam just protecting JKS all the best he could, but it's all for naught now. Gambit do pick up the pistol there. What seemed like it was a very easy round for them, actually. Does allow Renegades to get the bomb down here. Look at this. JKS, great work there. Comes down to those final few seconds. And Dosia in the 1v1. One bullet either side would have done it. Not really much he can do there. Just has to take the face and see what's going on. Dosia wins the duel. And it's going to be AKs in the third. And Gambit now. 4 UMPs, and Hobbit gets the M4 out. It should be a clean-cut round for them. Just PT-50s and Deagles up against them. Just going to hold back. Don't really need to overcommit, although it's a decent grenade to take Yam down to 32 HP.
Yeah, and the commitment to go to 4 SMGs in this is an intentional choice, but interesting as well because it's a large, vast map, and we know with that bomb plant in the save as we see it,
yeah,
they're going to go to AKs.
I would prefer them to get FAMASs and M4s and just take the hit on the utility. It's more likely that I have this third round AK and just try and keep 5 players alive. But you know, the UMPs have proven recently in the CS meta to be very valuable in the gun rounds, so can't argue with it too much. We'll see what happens here. Renegades, purely their objective is try and get the bomb down with no nades and only those PT-50s. It's unlikely, and Hobbit, he's looking to get lively here as he does face towards up a platform. Wants to get some information here.
Doja waiting under drop, has Adren to pull himself back into position. Should he go down? Zeus is in the corner at long. So that UMP would be close up enough, but he's so far removed from any of his teammates. Information will at least be relayed. Spotted. Mo sees 2. Crossing over, tries to fire from far. Has to be careful. These pistols pick him apart. It's a massive problem for the UMP. That's decent damage, but it's spread out among 3 players that are still, now with the UMP, going to be threatening to the fact that Zeus has to wrap back around. He has to drop out of that position. He's got to watch from top danger as well. Finds a second kill. Now he's going to get threatened. Where's the push? Yam's laid on it, and Zeus is able to turn back around. That's lovely stuff. As it leaves Ricky, although they get another bomb plant. That's a decent job done for Renegades in that respect.
Yeah, that's all they wanted to do. I said that was the main objective of this round. They get a kill and a bomb plant down. They can bring an AWP out next round. They're going to be in an incredible position going forward here. Tons of money. And now Gambit might be questioning the decision now to have the UMPs. You could see how they were limited there, especially the top of mid. UMP is good against unarmored players, but that sort of range is very difficult to do much with it. And it allows the bomb to go down. So there it is. Ricky brings out the AWP to kick things off here and round number 3. And I think Mo is going to be giving him the favor in return. He's got an AWP himself. So That's the final buy here for Renegades. 4 AKs, AWP. Any upgrades coming in from Gambit? I don't think there is. Hobbit sticks on his M4. There are the 3 UMPs there. You'd be a little bit mad to throw those away. I said it's worth the risk to try and see what you can do with those weapons, especially when you've got Mo on the AWP as well, who's looking incredibly sharp right now.
Side note, but an interesting one no less, considering how the shape of 2016 has gone. It's a 1-year anniversary of when the SK lineup was introduced in their current formation, their current roster.
Wow.
This was the event they played in last year, made the final. They were playing in this exact match against Fnatic, no less. During their dominant run, as Hobbit, still with the M4, starts to peek out toward Long. He's got one of the 2, I would say, long-range weapons, if you will, considering it's 3 SMGs. Otherwise, Mo's got the AWP, but a little bit of damage on to Azza.
Yeah.
I should go in. They'll try and retake that long position, knowing that Hobbit's already on the stairwell.
Just trying to fill out the map right now, baiting out any CT utility. The good thing about those grenades, right, it only does a little bit of damage towards Azza, but that does make him more one-shot potential now for those UMPs at close range, especially the M4 as well. So any grenades you can get that successfully land on the T side is actually very beneficial, believe it or not, even if it does only about 20 damage.
Well, trying to spray through smoke. Doji on the window, flames to go down. Adren backs away. He's out of the room, but obviously they know he's there. That's part of the game, and Drop is getting it comfortably. Right now he's going to have some pressure applied. That pressure does include as well Doji waiting on the back side of the window, but watch toward Ricky, because if they can try and get Hobbit pushed out of position, or in turn, he fights back with a Molotov, then they start to open up the site. And as they're going in, Hobbit's going to have to reconsider his position, because he's going to have approaches from both sides. He's going to wait as well. Mo's baited him back in. Ricky's got the shot. That's tradable, and he knows it. Well timed from Hobbit. Has to go. It's down to the 2 versus 2, and Zeus on the flank, but they've got bomb. Lovely work. Again, this Hobbit, I swear, I am a fan.
I'm expecting more Hobbit-based puns from you so far. Haven't really had that.
You know,
many.
I haven't read that book since I was probably in grade 8.
Right, so next event, you'll be prepared.
I'm going to reread it.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, there it is. Renegades running the clock down there. I have to be fair to Gambit, though. They actually had great utility usage, dropping the incendiaries towards the end of the round, locking the T's in the upper platform out of position. Hobbit very patient towards his steps area as well. Just great accuracy from him. He seems so calm in these situations. Just nails the shots every single time. It is going to be 3-0 there. The force buy, well, not force buy, I guess the buy from Renegades off those 2 bombs doesn't really work out for them. No bomb planted in that previous round, and we do get some M4s and an AK out for Gambit as well. There is going to be Yam purchasing an AK-47 here. He's actually gone all in. That's fine. They're just trying to keep that pressure applied to the CT economy. If they do lose this round, they can still buy next round. Let's have 1 player on attack time, which is fine, and Hobbit finally gets taken down, and AK paying dividends already. Oh, okay, and then some.
Absolutely, and then some. Az has also stepped up to find Adren. This is looking great for Renegades early on. That's with 2 on the pistol as well on the way through. Drive-by. And Zeus finds himself in a 1 versus 4, no kit. There's 1 down on the B site, but this is a problem for them.
Yeah, well, remember the game we casted earlier? This is when Renegades looked their absolute best, and they did think very simply, just threw the defaults away and said, okay, let's commit towards B, couple of flashes over, let's try and let our great aimers actually have a chance to find some headshots there, and it worked out tremendously there. Yam, not necessarily known for his amazing rifle skills and his one-taps, but he delivers tremendously there on the upper platform. Very, very nice stuff from him. 2 kills, and his teammates come in as P250s as well. Azza chimes in and managed to make this buy really work, and they've picked up an AWP. They've got AKs, so a great investment there. Like I said, it wasn't too much of a risk to buy 1 AK. If you're feeling confident towards that upper platform position, you can nail those sort of shots. He wins the round pretty much single-handedly there. 1 player will survive for Gambit. That's going to be Zeus. He's towards the connector position for now. There's the man at the plan, PK, the coach for Renegades. And here we go then. Money in terms of the Gambit side, not amazing. They've got an M4. That's what they will be forcing into this one. Famis for Hobbit. UMP coming out as well. Renegades can pick this round up. Could mean a couple of eco rounds going forward. So, Renegades now in contention to get back into this game. 3-1 after a tremendous effort there from Yam.
Still a weaponry, a little bit lopsided. Gambit. The shotgun from Mo. Doji's on the SMG. Hobbit again trying to get in position. He's going to be Molotov'd off early, and I imagine with this speed, that's constantly what they're going to try and do. He's blinded up, so too are the others, but he's in the open, and down he goes. Yam's found him. Adren tries to swing wide and find shots, 2, and in turn, in fact, I didn't even think he hit the second one. Ricky's going to put him down, but Doji's capitalized on this, and this now turns to a favorsome situation for Gambit. Nade through, that'll take damage off. No, it doesn't on Doji. It goes beyond. He's on 48. That could have been massive, and it's suddenly just Ricky remaining. AWP shots give away his angle. Lovely on Mo. Still has a chance, but Doja with a better shot on the UMP.
No scope. I thought he'd land the second as well. And the mishmash buy from Gambit works out for them. It's another B commitment from Renegades. Like I said, they seem to operate at their best, and they're keeping things simple there, going in towards the upper platform position. Actually getting out nice and quick there, but still Gambit coming out on top, using flashbangs, and it was a Dren with that really nice couple of shots there from the statue position. It gives the opportunity for the SMGs to get nice and close and manage to find the round here. 4-1, Gambit strike back. Still money in favor of Renegades though, after winning a pretty much eco round before. Mo, he's known to go so aggressive in this long A position and seems to find some actual good results as well with it. And all played for Renegades, and we Ricky down to the Galil. 4 AKs around him though, still a pretty decent buy overall. They've got the Molotovs and smoke grenades to work with. This is more of a default here. They like to actually get mid-control long A, and then they force themselves with 5 players all the way out towards middle, and it looks like it's going to be more of the same here. And Zeus, you can hear them.
This timing, they're all going, no one's going to check it. Please, JKS, keep your sights firmly fixed, but he goes wide of the smoke. Now he's in behind all of them. They've made it fastly, though, on top of the ramp, so he doesn't quite have the flank potential, but he's locked them in. That's the more important aspect of this. And Zeus will get right up behind Ricky, who's on the corner. He's got to be so careful. As soon as he goes out, still has to deal with the fact that Yam's on top of the site, bomb planted as well. And they've done it toward the canyons yet again. So wide plant for Renegades. They were trying this earlier today. Ricky's got a Dren. This still means Zeus has to distract to allow his teammates to rotate back in. They're down by 1, but they've got 2 kits to work with. Hobbit tries to walk through, finds one. As a down. Blinded off, but fades away. And it's Doja that has to come back into the mix as a result of it from the hut he's dropped. Zeus still can't find an opening, but Hobbit will continue to push forward and continue to do so. He's got 2 kills already. Wraps over top. He's going to go for Yam. Bilbo's putting him in body bags, and he's got them all.
He hasn't got a kip.
Unfortunately, he does not.
Does.
He runs for one, but he's not going to get back in time. So get the AWP and get out.
Oh, wow, that was sick play from Hobbit. Just run out of time there towards the end. Does a lot of damage to the economy of Renegades. Very exciting ending to round number 6 there. Like we said there, Renegades just seem to have this simple game plan. They have a couple of smokes, one towards the end of long A, one covering off danger as well. And you can see there's 5 players getting up middle really quickly there. The AWP's not there, ready for them. They actually capitalize and manage to get themselves the bomb down nice and quick. Got themselves covering off the checkpoints, the choke points as well. And here it is, another mishmash buy from Gambit. It's going to be the AWP in hands of Mo. Famous, shotgun, CZ. It worked out before, so I guess why not? The honor is to keep applying the pressure. This could be another fast round from Renegades here. They're messing around, and oh, luckily Mo misses that first shot.
Still going to hold the angle, though, and try and wait. AWP for Gambit. It's been a massive string in their bow, and a Dren times it well. You still may have found Hobbit with a headshot, but he's there immediately after to take the shot back with the shotgun. Zeus will rotate off of this as well. They've encouraged them over toward the A site. It's Yam that's already in towards Stables. Almost bypassed Zeus and looked away. Lovely shot. What a reaction. That shot on Doja was very pretty. I think now it's a matter of saving the AK and AWP even before the bomb goes down.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Once again, Renegades fast towards B. A couple of smokes on their way as well. Managed to find frags all over the place. It's Yam once again delivering with the AK-47, Matt. Like, it's actually very promising to see some of the shots he's hitting. If he can continue this throughout this T campaign, could be a very good game indeed. It's going to be 4-3 now. Gambit will be saving the AWP in the hands of Mo. A Dren with that AK-47. And the problem is now, Renegades aren't necessarily doing the same thing over and over again. They're sometimes going towards A with this fast approach, sometimes towards B, and actually making the perfect call every single time. The AWP is caught out of position. And this time, Mo does find himself in the correct area. The chicken coop just can't find that first shot. They had the lesser weaponry there as well. Shotgun, CZs, Famous, and the AWP. It all came down to Mo hitting that first kill. If he'd have got it, maybe could have been a different story at that point. But here we go then. Bit of fire for you guys.
Just for you.
Here it is then. The AWP has been saved. Cobble though, this is one of my favorite maps in this situation. We talk about this all the time, especially in the higher echelons of the game. Guardian, known for being fantastic on the CT side. When his teammates have pistols, he has the AWP. Upper platform, find a kill, go back towards connector. Top of mid, find another. You just keep changing your position, funneling them to your teammates with the pistols as well. Can be very exciting. Let's just keep our eye on him and what he's going to be up to this round. Zeus, trying to make something happen there towards middle. Maybe just listening out for some footsteps there. And it could be another fast play from Renegades towards this mid position.
Hobbit down inside of danger, gets caught this time by Azza, but again, good damage. All things considered, it doesn't matter. He's down and gone.
It's a really interesting playstyle from Renegades. They really don't mess around in any of the rounds. They don't want to go for the slow defaults and slowly get the map control. They're staying as a tight unit and just going for those refrags. And if they nail the first shots as well, it's very beneficial for them. At this point, after getting the initial frag, they've worked out it is some sort of an eco here. The first player they found had a P250. They know an Orb's here at this point, so they probably want to be a little bit more utility-based. Don't allow Mo to actually get into this round. He'll currently be positioned towards
B, where they're going.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be dangerous map.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point, would I?
Yeah.
Ustillo is still going to try and sneak in behind them on the A side, which could be a problem. They are rotating over. And Dren with the AK is also going to be in the mix. Oh, something's tipped them off. I think it's Ustillo, don't you?
Yeah, he's
come back to A, guys.
Yep, the bomb site's open. Do not go in. They're always waiting for you. It's a trap. So this is actually really cool work from Ustillo. It was a risk he could have died there, but at least he'd got some information for them. And it doesn't get much better than that. The bomb site's completely open. I'm sat on it. They can't do anything about it. I've smoked off towards the connector as well. Get air. The round's over. They can't win. CTs probably can't justify going for this one at this point. So that's actually... He gives that call in like the nick of time, right? Literally, they were just about to go in, and he said, "No, wait, it's going to go horribly wrong." So good work there from Ustillo, and there it is, round over. CT's probably want to save what they've got here. 4-4.
Yeah, close game back and forth. Gambit not getting to run their course against Renegades quite like they did against their previous two opponents on this map. But Renegades again relying on T sides. Could still be interesting. Mo gets out toward Rapunzel to try and save this AWP. Misses that first shot. They know where he is, trying to pre-fire it as well, but that brings his teammates in. This is uncharacteristic. Hits the shots when they matter. They don't when he saves. This is a bit curious, in fact. He's trying to spray through. Ricky's gone low. He's finally going to get taken down, but he's got Doja in that time, so that's another situation where they could have saved more. Zeus wants an AK, gets a little bit greedy, but he only had a P250, not the end of the world.
Well then, we do have an AK in the hands of Adren there, and of course, the AWP for Mo. 4-4. It has been very back and forth. You're absolutely right. First 3 rounds going in favor of Gambit. Losing that gun round, they fought back, but now it has been 3 in a row for Renegades. Since they kind of slowed things, well, not slowed, they actually sped things up and went back to their kind of bread and butter. This is exactly what happened this morning as well. Defaults weren't really working out for them. Stick as that tight unit. Lose to gameplay, and Zeus is towards long now. There's something though, and his commitment towards B comes in. It's Ren to fend them off first.
Stillo's going to backpedal away. It's going to be a Dren that's up in this position. Remember early on it was Hobbit, who was quite dominant there. He's now playing on Statue to play the support swing role in the site, with the Dren being the more aggressive approach. He's got an AK-47, perhaps that's part of the reason why, but Hobbit now will swing back into his home. Hobbit's burrow. He's got another smoke to contend with. That pre-fire position's so common though. He goes for the box instead. If he had fired through the gap, Hobbit was there. Zeus waiting on the corner. Well struck. Finds the amp. Backs away as well. Gonna get in the corner. This will bait them back around. Watch for the fact that Mo's distracted though, and Ustillo taking out Mo. It means that Doja's got to capitalize on the fact Az is already through. Zeus in the open had to go for the reload. It decides not to. He's only got 9 bullets left in the mag, thankfully. Gets away and gets into the cannon's position to allow his teammates to set a crossfire and establish protection for him. But he wants to go on the flash, and he's right to do so, but can't land a kill. It's just damage. Damage enough for Adren to capitalize. Lovely shot from Ricky up close, but not enough. As Gambit will fire back to get their 5th.
Yeah, well, Zeus looking solid towards that A side there. You can see Renegades, I think they wanted to go in towards B. Somebody changed their mind. Just as they threw over the flashes and the smokes they had at the start of the round, they decided to opt out and go back towards the A sides, and that's when Gambit able to read the situation quite well. Zeus so solid in those positions where he's just listening out. Got a couple of players in front of him. Nothing too flashy, just gets the shots and positions himself well. And it's going to be 5-4 now. Back and forth game continues. No one really running away with this one just yet. Money not stable for either side here. Whoever wins this round will be knocking the other teams with eco. There's going to be 4 AKs for the Renegades, and Ricky, he's got the Galil. No AWP from this time, but Mo, he certainly has got that weapon in his favor, and he'll be looking towards danger right now and focusing towards mid.
Hobbit's in the corner. Adren and Doja going to play together on drop, so he's alone. Mo's still looking for a way to find that kill from danger. That nade gives him away, though, Hobbit, so he's got to back out of that. There's no way he stays. Molotov should easily clear that if he does. Ham's going to go alone. He's bypassed Mo. JKS with him. AWP can't get the shot down, though, because there's a smoke at the bottom of danger, so he's got to run back. They'll have heard that. They know they now have a little bit of control at the long position, and they're going to walk in. Slowly but steady, and Mo finds it. That's a big pick to find. Does he know that Yam's still in that position because he's looking out toward the corner and the lurk finds this AWP player? Could be massive, does so. Now he's opened up a chance to catch off, the flank, the rotations and everything else, but they're gonna pull the bomb back this direction and Adren smoked off already, so Zeus is the only one directly in the sight. But they faked out the rotation somehow because immediately they go back to the other direction.
The problem is Ustilo's by himself with that drop down position. He's gone down. I thought that was a headshot. That would have been too crisp, but it's going to be Hobbit finding one. Ricky gets the kill in return. 30 seconds remaining. 3-on-2. Have to commit to the B side at this point. Could find Dosia out of position here, but he capitalizes with that UMP at range as well. Headshot towards Ricky. Just Yam remaining now. No bomb actually possible of going down right now. Has to find a couple of kills.
Yam pushes up. Caught out. Zeus catches him inside of the site. Far too easy at that point in time. Gambit nearly gets caught in rotations that leave them on the wrong site, but they get back in time. And again, you said it, Hobbit with one quick kill, only one, but gets the information early before they get toward the platform at B.
Yeah, Dosia was some great work there, the UMP. It's such a versatile weapon. It's kind of nuts to see it come into the fold so much recently in CSGO. A lot of people very skilled with it indeed. Well then, like I said before, whoever won that round was going to knock their opposition onto an eco here. It's going to be P250 Tech 9s and a couple of flashes. A lot of success towards the B side of the map for Renegades so far. So flash over. Maybe just jump out of the broken wall position, but Hobbit, he's going to be so ready for this one. M4 out, smoke going in as well. Flashes could be good for him, but he finds that first frag. No drop here.
Second as well, can't switch to the pistol fast enough. Allows Azza in, but look at the damage he's already done. Round secure, Adrem with 2. She chimes in as well. Very straightforward game at that round against the pistols. No bomb plant as well.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be an AWP available for Renegades. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, so JKS could drop one. He got 5,200, so it would be a real difficult decision for them to do it. He hasn't bought just yet, so that could be happening.
Could be. That's what the discussion point is at the right now.
Okay, then. So they do take a pause. I assume it is going to be Renegades taking that. It is indeed. So at this point, 7-4. Suddenly a T-sided map. And historically in this tournament, Renegades are struggling on the CT side right now. So this is a big round going forward. They're currently at a 3rd stage loss bonus. So to lose this round, I've got a bomb plant going in as well. Then they're going to have $2,900, so it could mean another eco, and it's not the best buy for them. That's why they're taking the pause right now. Yes, they can drop over an AWP for JKS, Ricky, sorry, but it's JKS to drop it. He won't really have enough to buy himself after that. He'll get given an AK, and he may not even have armor at that point. So it's whether they think the investment of the AWP is worth it in Ricky's hand. In terms of the game he's having right now, he's got 9 kills so far, so actually almost near the top for his teammates here. JKS, so strong in this map earlier, Matt. He's only got 2 frags thrown up right now. Haven't been many clutch situations. That's when he really comes into the fold and shows us what he can do. There's been a lot of either clean sweeps for either side. That's pretty much all we've seen so far. And I like these fast rounds from Renegades. I think let's get the AKs out. Let's just get rid of the AWP for now. Let's make sure everyone has armor and the nades to work with. Back towards middle, 5-man attack up mid. I think that's a really strong tactic from them. This depends on the AWP position. And then Mo does change things up between the back of B bomb side towards long A. And sometimes middle as well. It's a little bit scary to do that tactic, but if it does work out and you do get it correctly, there's a trend for you. It can work out quite nicely. I don't think I know of any other teams that kind of consistently do that 5-man push like they do. And I think that's why it works so well for them. No one really knows how to hold it off. It's not really part of what everyone else is doing right now.
The call's still not been made. Freeze time's over. I imagine it dropped. Yeah, okay, so he dropped over. It has been made. I take it back. He's got an AK.
Right, so yeah, they just wanted to work out what the AWP was possible. Let's see what they bring to the table now. The pause comes in. Problem is, Gambit get that pause as well. So Mo, he's actually going aggressive towards mid. He smokes the doors himself and looking for this first pick. And he can see something going on the other side. Gives away his position though in turn. So he probably wants to fall back at this point. And maybe that'll mean that C's consider their situation as well.
And the Molotov just to make sure they don't push through. Zeus will backpedal as well. They're going to actually swap this. So the AWP won't go for the standard fall to Hut as you might expect. They'll double up in the corner, but watch the bottom of ramp. They're going to go fast on this. It's going to be Mo. AWP up close, missing a shot. Down he goes in the AK. Rather take that back, excuse me, the M4 rather. The rifle is still behind stables. They haven't found him. He's got a flash. Shots fired already. Finds one, but they wrap back and able to take him with overwhelming success. 2 players peeking, and as it gets underneath the balcony, Adren can't even drop through. Renegades have this down to a 4-versus-1 already, but a lovely jump in from Hobbit.
Yeah, very good work from him. It's a 3-on-1 though, no kit on Hobbit. Once again, Renegades, that 5-man push towards mid. Slowing it right down at that point, they wanted to be a little bit more efficient in terms of clearing angles out there. They know the AWP was available for Mo. Mo seemed overwhelmed though. As soon as he goes to face middle, the players are just swarming up there and he can't land a single shot. There was a chance for Zeus to have some sort of impact there, but he only finds one from the stables area, and Hobbit jumping out of balcony. He gets a kill as well, but that's pretty much all he gets. It's Yam and Azza once more. Yam's had a great game so far. He must be almost at the top. Yeah, he's at the top of the score, but only 11 frags, but the kills he has been getting have all been part of the rounds they're actually winning on. So Great stuff from him. 7-5. I think that probably... Okay, no, the money's actually pretty decent overall for the CTs. 7k on Zeus, Mo on 6k as well. Hobbit, he's only got 2,000. Dozy a little bit low as well, but they can just drop some weapons over. Mo has got the AWP. And the reinvestment's coming from Renegades as well. That money's in a relatively good position. It's not amazing right now after the reinvestments. You've got players on around 2k mark after buying their grenades and such, so it would be some sort of partial buy next round if they were to lose this. But still, promising scenes here as they go back to old faithful tactic of 5 players up towards mid, and once again the cities can't hold it off.
Smokes in front. Oh, fast peek. Ricky down already. Molotov goes to the stairs. He goes up close. Doesn't even matter. Zeus is going to back into the site. That single kill will influence them to push over toward the A position, and Adren gets in behind the APC as well. Doji already here without the smoke set. They are looking to try and do so now. Adren wants to go closer. Flash over from his team. Looks away. JKS in that corner. Does he get a read on this? Because he's already been looking and anticipating up close. Not at all. He looks the wrong direction. Adren finds it. Hasn't found Zeus, but still, it's just Yam remaining inside of the site towards Stables. Doja walks back over. Doesn't even matter. Adren's got the shot before he gets there. 8 now for Gambit on the CT side. We said this could be a problem for Renegades when they swap.
Yeah.
It'd be massive at this point in time for Gambit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's a big pick from Mo to open things up that upper platform. Ricky gets his head blown off there, and his teammates have to capitalize towards the A side of the map. Doesn't really happen there. Gambit look very comfortable going forward, and it's going to be Dosia. With a ton of money, he's actually opting to go for the UMP here. What's he got up his sleeve? He'll be playing towards drop-down position. It's actually a really good weapon for that position. You actually can run and gun with it, push through smokes if the terrorists are trying to execute in that position. So it does make sense, and he obviously knows he's going up against an eco of Renegades right now as well. This is presumably going to be 9-5 at this point. P250s, 1 flashbang, no armor. It's not looking great, and Hobbit once again just aggressive towards that platform position, looking for to get that opening kill and fall back.
Smoke as well for Hobbit. He still is in that corner this time as well. We saw it on the pistol. He tried to spray in with the USP, but this time he hasn't spotted anything protruding forward to give it away. Getting closer, though. He's made a lot of noise. You still is going to peek on that. Goes down to the end, but 11 HP. Hobbit can't get away from that. Not enough time, not enough space to get all the way back around the corner, and they're going to try and capitalize as they get close to get the gun. And Dren knows that that's a possibility, so he's trying to swing out and find them before they get away with it. But unfortunately for him, the smoke is going to allow that for Renegades. Although I take it back because they didn't quite grab it, so they didn't quite get far enough to get that from Hobbit before Dren get on the case. With the shot, lovely toward long, but that's just distracting time. What is this from Zeus? He walks out and saves his teammate. All 3 kills immediately before the AWP player's found.
Indeed, he does. 3 kills for him against unarmored players, but still keeps everything a little bit stronger here for Gambit. So the last round here, surely Dozi's going to upgrade from his UMP. He does. He gets the silence M4 out. And here's the replay right now. Zeus just coming out connector. Pretty easy frags, to be honest, but still important ones at that. It will be the final round here. 9-5 at the moment for Gambit, and we go into the final round. No orb available for Renegades whatsoever. It's going to be JKS and Galil as well. Not looking amazing for them in this last round, but enough to work with. Their best rounds, to be fair, have not come from opening picks of their orb. It's just when they're keeping things simple. And Mo, he takes a ton of damage with the smoke there at the start of the round.
Oh, but again, burrowed in, waiting for this chance to try and strike, counter smoke. And that one's thrown with a gap, so he's going to try and get in toward the archway. They're going to push through. Even with the blindness, he's able to find 1. Looks, sudden finds 2! Bilbo body bags again, and he's going to try and grab the AK now to snap around. As Zeus finds Ustillo, it's all on Azza. What a round again from Hobbit. And Azza's looking directly for him. That allows Doja to slip back up.
Well, there it is. You can see the lack of utility working against Renegades there. Most teams will model out that position, but Hobbit faces the exact right time. Here's them coming, and this spray down. It doesn't get much better than this, man. In terms of lineups, you just shoot blindly through the smoke, and you get 2. That works very nicely indeed. Bomb drops as well. That's pretty much as good as it's ever going to get in that sort of position. Well, you go. It's going to be 10-5. And Gambit did pick up the pistol there, going 3-0. There was a string of rounds for Renegades. We did say it was a very back-and-forth game in the opening sectors there, but this is still looking very promising for Gambit overall. Renegades and the T-sided affair here don't really get too much going. 5 rounds, certainly enough, but as we've said throughout this cast, this one specifically, their CT side has been weak in this tournament. It's always a T side we think is tremendous. Not really enough to work with, in my opinion, as of yet. Gonna need this pistol to give them some confidence going forward. As we swap things over, it will be Renegades on their CT side. Gambit looking very collected right now. This will be one of their first bigger tournaments they would win. Yep. They have won APMs this year as well. It's a lesser tournament. I think it's about $20,000 of that one. This one obviously 100,000, and it'll be great for Zeus. And this team has basically been built for the major coming up in January. They're trying to take all the experience they can, and this unit seems to be getting stronger and stronger. They said in the interview the other day, they're just trying to not waste any time. There's no time for rest. They just want to be making sure they get better every single day. And it's certainly proving out to be that way so far.
Absolutely true. And I found a kill again as Yam gets aggressive to try and shut down a push toward long. Hobbit's already cleared out below in danger. Adren will go down, at least to Ustillo. It's something to work with for Renegades as they pull it back to a 4 versus 4. But that's on the offsite. That's on the rotation, and they're still far removed from the activity.
Ouch.
She has got bomb, trying to get across, and that'll help. As you say, ouch. It's the pain felt from JKS. He goes on to 15, and he's downed in the end by Mo. Second kill for him in the round. And bomb has made it to its destination. There's no kits in play to try and deny that late. So they'll have to strike fast. And they're all in position, all on the perimeter. Spotting Hobbit. He's in a good position behind that second van. He's able to control his peak, but it also limits how much movement he has. And as Setchidi will go down at the hands of Az, I believe, but it's not going to be mattering in the end as Doja gets that second pistol. It goes to 11 rounds, and it's only 5 for Renegades. This could be 13-5 before they get a chance to strike, and we know their CTs has already been a struggle.
Yeah. Do they force buy in the second round here? It looks like the answer will be yes, at least for now. Az gets the head armor and the CZ. No one else joining him as of yet. That's a little bit strange. If you're going to do these force buys, you might as well do it as a unit or just stay as a full eco. You want to make sure the money's, at least at this point in the game, it's equal. But still, he does fully commit. And in terms of the buy for Gambit, it's going to be an AK-47, 3 UMPs and a MAC-10. Lots of utility to work with as well. And they will be just holding up a full default for now. But look at this stack towards the A side of the map. 3 in long A. Yam and Azza on the mid-ramp as well. Going all in this sort of position. Don't really have the firepower to go toe-to-toe with these SMGs, but there are players creeping in. This could be interesting.
Getting closer, ever closer, but Mo and Zeus able to pick up kills. Hobbit as well with 2 on the MAC-10. And Doja closes it out onto Ustillo very fast.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a blunder.
Yeah, I thought that had the potential there to find a couple of kills here and there for Renegades, but not meant to be. So it wasn't a forced buy, and like you said, this has got 13-5 written all over it. At this stage of the game, only 1 map down as well. Gambit and the form they're in, it's a pretty scary prospect to go full eco, but they're going to have to allow it. A couple of PT-50s purchased, actually just 1. And default pistols across the board. 1 flashbang to work with. Another 5-man stack towards A.
Oh, Doja caught nearly off guard as they push through with his gun not drawn, but they're waiting, and the rest of his teammates, will pick up kills. Ustillo tries to hide away in the corner. Doja's going to go looking for him. Jumps around. He may fall. That's fine. But they know exactly where he is, and Mo's able to catch up with him. Pick on my friends. I'll pick on you. 13-5. Guns to come back out, and already this is a bit desperate. Straight into a double off setup. This is a massive investment.
We saw this morning, actually, and it did work out for them for a few rounds, but yeah, this is just double orb setup on the first gun round here of Cobble. It's definitely going to be difficult for them to hold off. You can see 2 of those players without those head armor as well. The SMGs are up for Gambit. They can just bring something very quickly, and it looks like they probably are. Flashes through. First shot going to be incredibly important.
Ricky's already isolated. They're already bypassed him at mid. He doesn't even call this yet. They're going to rotate back. He hears it now, but they're in A. They've just got JKS to the door. They're going to have to go to balcony. Doja's already crossed. Desperate spray through. Do what damage you can. Doja tagged on 31 will slow him slightly, but he's on platform. Already wrapping around. Zeus picks up 1. Now the fact is that Ricky's not spotted, but again, he's already looking to try and get away. These 2 ops in play.
Yeah.
Thankfully for him, Adren has left that position because he was waiting in the wings for that AWP to leave.
I just think that's the wrong call in the first gun round there. You know you're limited. The terrorists have had really clean anti-eco rounds. They've got UMPs up, MAC-10s. Of course, they're going to be rushing. They do something really close range and fast. They just rush towards middle there, and like you said, the orb just caught out of position at that point. Now the double orb setup, trying to desperately hold on to it. It's going to be 14-5, and now Yam and Ricky separated on either side of the map, and there's no reason why the T's won't hunt them down here. Adren spots him. Oh, Yam can't hold on to his orb at this point. This is just falling apart. The grand final, it started off poorly for Renegades. They got back into it on the second half, but at this point, Gambit looking like they will be taking the championship here. Renegades will be going down 4-0 here. They do say the AWP just have to force into this one. That's all they really can hope for. Famis comes out. A mixture of Famis's, SMGs, maybe a shotgun here or there. And of course the orb. Gambit, they're in a fantastic position here. So much money available, man. They've got 11k on Hobbit, 8 on Adren. They just got money for days. Even if they lose this round, they can just keep applying the pressure as long as they find kills. Renegades won't be able to hold on, I don't think.
We said that Cobble was their map. They show it again. At least for now. 2 shotguns in the play. Yam's got 1 of them on a kill. That's Hobbit down.
You're all gone.
Mo is, yeah, exactly that. If you want to talk about impact, the weapon that could do the most of it is down already. And JKS, though, does swing back to catch Doja off. Zeus is going to fall as well with Azza with the peek. A good counter peek as well from that main door into the mid connector, and that's going to leave Bomb down as well. They've got to fight back to get this. And Ustillo slowly creeping up the B tunnels. Try and hold him in. He's not wanting to go too far. If I were him, I know he's got a shotgun. He wants to hold a tighter angle, but maybe get toward the Dragon Lore Hall, because then there's absolutely no way they can wrap back around and you can hold the bomb more effectively. The problem is I don't think they realize how far back they are. I think they're still anticipating that someone's inside drop because EM's looking that direction as well.
He throws that AWP into a safe position. The CTs can't take it. He probably won't win this round, but he's wanted to deny money going forward. Like I said, money for days on the Gambit side. They just want to kill as many as they possibly can. There's still a minute remaining. Still a possibility to take this one, but this frag means everything. Can they find anything here? JKS takes down Adren, and just Mo takes one down with him, which is fine. They throw away the AWP for the CTs. That won't be a possibility to the next round, I don't think. No, it's definitely not. So that's fine. They limit the economy of Renegades going forward, and they can just buy a nice full buy here. AKs, AWPs, all the nades they need. And Renegades still not out of the woods just yet.
So JKS immediately over toward the B side. Ricky's going to stay solo on A, but it's an M4 rather than the AWP, and it's not the pick he would ideally want. In fact, it's an AWP on the other side.
You can see things getting a little bit desperate. He's trying to make a play happen. It's quite a common pick for an AWP to make. M4, especially the M4A4 as well, and you can see the muzzle flash of the gun. It's high risk. He gets taken down. The mode is waiting for him, and it's going to be a 5-on-4 and a really crucial part of the game. They lose this round, Renegades. They get a full reset, and it's going to be championship point for Gambit.
Oh, they're trying to find something to drop. Flash goes down. To give him a bit of attention with Azza and JKS both in position, and Yam and Ustillo, they're going to try and get very close to this. Their position's actually not too bad in this. If they go B, well, I say that and I'm a little bit disappointed. I would like to see them commit to that push. The problem is they're still not sure if it's going to be on B or A. They don't want to be too far removed from a rotation. Because Ustillo's shotgun, if he's complemented by an AK, could do massive wonders. Smoke will land. Slow them a little bit further. Ustillo wants to try and get closer yet again. Flash through, that's going to be behind him, and he's actually made it to the corner. So this, all right, I can work with this. Problem is for them still with Adren now down inside a drop bomb, slowly going back over toward the A side. It's 34 seconds, that's where it's going to end up. That's the intended destination. Adren will fall to JKS. That'll give him a chance to rotate in time to compensate for this, but they'll find Hobbit. You still owe the one to do so as he lurks in. Still just 3 remaining versus the 4 of Renegades, but they're still outweighed. They've got 3 kits, but very little utility to work with. They've got a crossover. Down goes Doja. Zeus in the open with Bomb. Could be caught on this as well as Yam holds him up. A counter peek coming in from the doorway would take him out of the equation, but Zeus finds 2 in the open. Bomb finally drops. 9 seconds. Mo versus 2 has to go back for it. Swaps over to the AK instead, but he's missed the bomb. He thought he grabbed it and doesn't. That's round over. He's got to stay alive as well. He said there's money for days, but he still have to get some sort of injection. He goes back for the AWP. They don't quite see the AK get flung forward, so no capitalization upon it. Still 14-7.
Well, they hold on for a little bit longer here and start to stabilize their economy as well, saving 3 players in that round. They will get a more decent buy going forward. It's still 14-7. There is money available for the T still, and they have the AWP as well. No AWP for the CTs just yet. This is the really crucial round. If they can win this, they actually start chipping away at the economy. Could force an eco for Gambit after this one. So this is it now. If there's any chance of Renegades to get back into this game, this round pretty much is indicative whether that's going to be possible.
Ustillo and Az are working together. Flash through on Mo. Won't land the first shot. Ricky's actually got Zeus down already. That's out toward long. That's the first time in a solo position he's actually been able to capitalize and get a kill to get them the advantage on the Renegade side.
Yeah, he tried it before. Obviously didn't work out for them, but this time successful. 5-on-4 can fall back at this point and wait for the T to come in next. And great work from Yam there. Rifle has been very good to him so far on Cobble. Finds a kill and brings it into a 5-on-3. But Hobbit, good position towards drop down. Dodges the Molotov and might commit here from drop down.
Doji going back for Bomb. As again pushed up, Renegade's going to try and rely on the same aggression. Hobbit already inside of the drop though. Yam 17 on the other side of it. Could be massive if he pops out at the right time. He's going to go for the reload on that M4. Hobbit's already found one. Ustillo's down. Aza's up close. He's got to make up for it. Found by Mo. They read it this time and Hobbit goes out. He's got another kill. It's JKS to respond. At least puts the Hobbit down, but it's just 2 to remain. It's 2 that he has to find and anticipate correctly over toward the A side as he's already on the rotation. Low enough HP on Mo that he might be able to find something on this.
This is good work from JKS, known for his clutches. Haven't seen too much from him as of yet on this map. Good position, but spotted now, and he's going to be finished off there. Dozier is getting pincered. It was a nice position and a good idea from JKS, but it's perfectly played from Gambit towards the end of that round after Renegades got that opening frag as well. I thought that was it. The money is in disarray now. It's going to have to be a mishmash of Famus's shotguns and CZs. You can see the Renegades boys not too pumped right now. They probably know what's coming towards them, but it's going to be a very difficult affair now. 8 rounds in a row required just to force overtime on the CT side, which has been a problem for them throughout this tournament. CZs, and maybe just a B rush here from Gambit.
Oh, already with his AWP looking to be the aggressor in all of this as well, as nades will fly toward their direction. Yustilo's close. Smoke out, cover off 3 position. Yustilo in. He's got the shotgun. He's lined it up. Mo fires back, but he's burning alive in the flames. They're going to push through this. As Mo goes down, it's Hobbit in, and a knock upon the door. He hides no more. He's going to look over top to find Yam. The smoke out. They want to cross it over, but Yam can play this to his advantage still. If he just waits for them to push through and commit to it. The problem is it's going to be the UMP. Spots up Hobbit, goes for it, lands it. That's exactly what he had to do. Get away as well. Stay alive. Caught up on the wall. It could have been a problem. Thankfully, he does get away. They keep the advantage in their name and counter boost perhaps onto the tree. They think about it, but it's a little bit chaotic. They decide not to as Dozier with an AK goes very slowly into a better position, stacked up to bait off of Yam as he's only got that 8. Zeus inside chicken, though, is going to spot both. Better shot. Yam, he's the low HP player, hits that headshot with the UMP, and suddenly Dozier, let me get some information on that, has to fight back against 3, and Bomb is far from him.
Well, he's got time to work with here, but the CTs, you can see they're quite cagey. Don't want to give anything away. They can probably sacrifice one player to get some information at this point, deny the plant, etc. But Dozier's edging in. You feel like he actually has got a chance in this situation as well. Comes down to the double spray down. Certainly was there. But Renegades keep it alive for a little bit longer, it seems. But let's have a look at the money for either side. They've actually done a good job of breaking the economy of Gambit here. So, still not very likely to get back into this one, but there's a chance now. And we'll be round number 24. I think the force buy comes in. Mo goes all in first. He gets the AK-47 out. Okay, so they're not all in, but they do invest something. It's going to be the AKs, Tech 9s, a little bit of utility. And Ricky gets the AWP out once again. Maybe delaying the inevitable at this point, but still keeping the dream alive somewhat.
Flash, just go over. Yustilo wants to fight and get aggressive in their faces. He's already there. Moves you down early. He's on 32, Yustilo. Given all the shots fired against him, but he gets to get away from this. And Mo's also tagged up onto 34, so good start again for Renegades. Missed shot from Ricky, though. How much that matters is up for debate against these pistols because they don't get a cross on it. It's not like the Bomb's in a position to take advantage. As we watch JKS drop into the site. He's got dinked from far. He's down to 3 HP. This is now getting to be a bit of a problem. Ricky finds a good angle, clever angle through the vent out toward the wall, and Azza gets in a position to cover them off before they get through. It's just Hobbit remaining. Good shot with the Tech 9. 99 HP to work with. Spots up Ricky, but the AWP, better still. 15-9, they'll hold on a little bit longer. Just as they did on Nuke.
Well then, I think at this point, not really worth an investment from Gambit. I think they'll take a pause as well. Good time to use it. They've got one to use, might as well just take the chance now. 2 minutes to just kind of calculate themselves and work out how they finish this one off. 9 rounds, no required. Oh, 6 rounds required from Renegades. They're on 9 right now. And they have got full buys across the board, so it's just going to come down to them just sticking to their game plan. Ricky with a really decent spawn of going to the next round. He's actually pretty much as good as it gets. If you want to go aggressive once again towards mid, this would be the time to do it.
So timeout for Gambit. They might as well use it. I don't disagree with that call at all, especially where they've got no money to work with.
Yeah. Well, Tech 9s. Smoke grenades, it seems. But yeah, this is a good time just to kind of work out and let Renegades just sit there thinking about the incoming adjustment that could be made by Renegades, maybe they overthink it. I think if they're reading the economy, they should be absolutely fine here. Don't need to overcommit. Ricky with that decent spawn. Let's look towards middle at the start of the round. We get then Zeus just discussing the options there.
Contemplative look from Mo.
But yeah, let's talk about Hobbit for a second.
Yeah, dude, I'm a fan.
He's got
23 kills in this game again. 21 for Dozier as well, who stepped up. The distribution's close.
I'm putting it out there, right? Hobbit's got superstar potential.
Yep.
Look out for him in the next major.
Yep.
Which they're going to be at. This is what his team was designed to actually be, going to that major, bringing Zeus in to actually bring them together as a tighter unit.
You've got so much experience on this team when you consider so many of the Hellraisers players. Dozier's been around the block. You bring Zeus in for leadership, and then they get this young gun.
Yeah, Hobbit's going to be lighting that major up. Like, mark my words, he seems to be getting better and better as the games go on.
I made the pun just to answer you. I said put the mark upon the door. Well, in some ways, this tournament has been the metaphorical mark. He's not going to hide from anyone's radar at this point, though. So count on teams being a little bit more careful and cautious of his play style.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait to see him at the majors. It's going to be fantastic. Well, let's see if they can close this one out then. It won't be the full force buy. I think they've got the money about the 2K mark. In terms of the next round, they're going to have $2,900. I take that back. $2,400. So on top of what they saved, they will be able to get AKs out. Probably won't be able to have the AWP. Looks like they're trying to maybe close things out here, though. You're going to have Tech9's head armor, 3 smokes and flashbangs. And I'm sure they've got some sort of set piece in mind. Maybe just fast towards long A and challenge that aggressive play that's been coming in towards that long A position. Ricky's going to be waiting for them.
Chopping away. That AWP in a position to try and capitalize, but can't hit the shots. Tags one up, and it's going to be a Dread to pop out, but he's traded back. JKS and Azza with kills. Versus 3. Azza found, though. Mo hits it on the way through. This starts to give them the A site to work with. They've already dropped in, committed in from Ustillo from that balcony position, and he makes it work. Finds 2. It holds Mo up. He's got an AWP. He's got the bomb, but Yam is behind. And Ustillo is a very threatening factor with that M4 in front. He's trying to hold on and let patience work, but that could be a problem as well, because as we know what Yam is working around, the longer he sits in this position, the closer Yam gets. And I dare say that's exactly how this is going to transpire. Just getting around the corner to Cannon, switches over to the Tech9, and there it is. Yam shows up and hits the shot. Double digits now for Renegades.
Yep, it's starting to look possible now at least. But bear in mind that was just a partial buy from Gambit there. Like I said, the AWP's not really a possibility. He's still there. Very decent work. Good awareness from long A towards middle as well. Got a bit scary on Mogul, the AWP out there, but Renegades managed to hold on there. AWP in hands of Ricky once more. 15-10, round number 26. It seems Renegades are very resilient in these situations. We saw a very similar situation on Nuke as well. After a horrible first half, did fight their way back into it. Trying to do the same here, but just one mistake throws it all away. Ricky still towards long A.
Dren's already crossed the long position into the corner. He's still the one to wait into the arch this time for Renegades. Counter smoke it off again. This one thrown by Yam to hold for his teammate, but Zeus getting ready over toward A. Is going to flash over there, clear the hay bales. And with room given to them, they'll try and execute. Now, this is where JKS was very good last time we saw them on this map this morning in the semi.
Yep.
He's playing the outside of the stables. He swings accordingly. He's sitting back a little bit this time on the pillar, closer to the site, because he doesn't have Ricky in quite the same position, but keep an eye on it, because he can make a massive contribution. He often found 2 kills in this position. Exactly this. Now he's pushing up to where I was speaking of, and Az has already found a Dren. This bodes well for them. That's one of the 2 players that wants to try and lurk down. Hobbit's the second. He's still being faced off by Yam. Good find. That pulls Azza back, and it is going to be on to JKS. Ricky's inside the hut. He won't be able to move. Molotov'd out. JKS knows that's there, but they swing wide. They know he's playing it. And Zeus wins it. Actually, take that back. Mo hits it through the wall. Zeus doesn't even get the assist on it now, but Ricky's posted up. And a missed smoke. They're going to know that, though. They'll see that. That's easy to spot. But they know that that also slows them. They can't commit to the peak. They're going to go closer as a result. Stay out of the radar. And Doja gets in behind. Spots up one. Turns to the right.